guys, welcome back to Rolling in the Red Dirt. It's been a long time since we did a video, but it's
especially
also
in this thing.
Yeah, it's also been a long time since we have been out in the van. We think it was May, just
end of May.
Grandchild. So we've been busy being grandparents, but we had a gift given to us at the end of the Eternity meetup that we organised down at Southern Stars last November.
It's nearly a year.
And it was a weekend at Herron Point Farm Stay. And so for anybody that was at that Eternity meetup, thank you so much. We've had a brilliant weekend here at Herron Point Farm Stay.
Paul, who owns the property, is an amazing host. He's doing wonders with the place. It's fantastic.
He's only been here about a year, and the land was really poorly managed when he bought the property. It's about 50 odd acres, so mind-blowing in terms of where he started. But hearing his story yesterday and hearing what he's been doing, and he's trying to expand it as far as the council will sort of let him. But it's just absolutely peaceful, brilliant for a weekend camp. We've had some beautiful weather though.
Yeah, and it's only 35 minutes from home for us.
So we will shoot a bit of video in of Pinjarra. It's about 15 minutes away from Pinjarra in the car. There is alpacas.
Yes, emus.
Bush chooks.
Yes.
A sheep called Lammy. And some horses in the neighbour's property. A few wildflowers coming out, which is really nice. A few orchids.
Orchids around the place. There's some bush over the back there, which we actually haven't done any video of, but we may drop some in. There's orchids coming up through there, but he's in the process of clearing that and making it bushfire safe as much as anything. I encountered a blue-tongue skink the other day when I was having a walk around, and then this morning when we were having a walk up the track nearby, we did see a snake, but it was diving down a hole and we didn't see that much of it, and it was obviously more scared of us. Yeah,
but you know, you are out in the bush, so you expect to see those things. And the first bit of spring sunshine, nice warm weekend.
Just going to show you a couple of the locals hanging out in the paddock with us. Paul, who's the owner of the place, he's been looking after these guys since they were 6 weeks old. He says they're fairly tame, but they are aware of people, so we'll see how close we can get. But I know if you can see straight ahead, there's a couple of bush chooks, otherwise known as emus.
Friday night's done right?
Definitely. Seem to have a couple of emus joining us for around the campfire. Just cooking dinner on our first night at Herron Point Farmstay. We did this in Coral Bay. It's a penne alla vodka with chorizo. I'm not going to show you how to cook it. While I'm cooking, Mandy's off in the bush collecting more firewood. You can basically collect as much wood as you like from around here. It's our first morning at Herron Point Farmstay. I've just come out the caravan and we've already got a couple of visitors. The other one's there. And then, I don't know if you'll see them on GoPro, the llamas are all just over there. Yeah, no, don't worry, we haven't swapped the patrol and an auto in the van with a Subaru Forester. We came down in 2 cars yesterday because it's so close to home. So Mandy was at work. It is so beautiful here, it's very peaceful. Just the wind in the trees and some birds and the animals.
The really good thing about camping close to home is that you get little visitors come to see you. So this is Alea and she has come to visit us this afternoon. She isn't staying over, so it's not quite a first camping trip, but it's a good introduction. There you go, our little granddaughter Alea.
Just videoing you on your grandma duties, pushing the pram holding a beer. I'm
holding the beer for the son-in-law. The beer isn't for the baby, it's just to clarify that point.
Just, well, not really.
Actually, that's a good little stick.
Carl, I don't think they're going to fit on the fire. Well, that was a slightly more chaotic evening than we'd planned, as both our daughters, their partners and our grandchild all turned up for dinner. Just wanted to show you something the girls bought me for Father's Day. Something I've been wanting. It's the Ryobi workshop blower. Look at that, a clean mat. I think it'd be great if we're on the beach and there's sand or dirt, so yeah, it's great.
We're just having a bit of a walk along the river in Pinjarra. So if you've never been to Pinjarra, it's a small country town. We're fairly familiar with it, but I realise that people that don't live as close to Pinjarra might not be. It has got a Coles, a pretty good Mitre 10, so all those things you forget to take with you camping, you can nip and get. Great children's play area if you've got children.
And if you've got a husband, the Exchange pub. Yeah,
so the Exchange pub just literally reopened about a week ago. It's been closed for many years. It's been completely refurbished and it was good pub food yesterday, and really nicely done. So if you're coming down, do encourage you to book a table and go and get a feed and a pint at the pub.
They've only got a limited menu at the moment because they're just getting used to what they do, but what we had was great. It was really good.
Yeah.
If you've watched our videos before, know we've got our e-bikes, which we've loved, and getting out on cycling and things. But the only problem with the e-bikes is they're pretty heavy. They're not easily transportable. So after our trip to Singapore, where we went on a bicycle food tour, we were riding fold-up bikes and they weren't electric. We bought ourselves a couple of folding bikes. This is the first time we've really used them. They are nice and light. They do fold up and I can just strap them in the boot of the car. Maybe they'll go somewhere else. But yeah, they've been quite fun this weekend. It's now about 4 o'clock on Sunday evening. we've been lucky enough, we've snagged another night. So Mandy's going to go straight to work in Pinjarra tomorrow, and I'll pack up everything and head home and sort the van out. But we're the only people here tonight, and it's just beautiful and peaceful.
That's it. Sunday night, time for bed. Great weekend.
Awesome weekend.
Highly recommend it if you're down this way, or if you want a quick break from Perth. Herron Point Farm stay, awesome, really good. And a special thank you again to all those guys at the Eternity Meetup in WA last year for gifting this to us. We've had a ball, and we hope you enjoy the video.
Yeah, I'd like to say thanks again to Paul, who owns the property. It's beautiful. He's done such a good job, and I think it's just going to get better and better. And keep watching. We've got lots more adventures to come. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Thanks for watching Rolling in the Red Dirt.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
See ya.